So, welcome. My name's Claire, not Crystal. Crystal Claire Visions and all that. Happy New Year! Full disclosure, I'm actually filming this in advance because I am, as the name goes, Crystal Claire Visions. I have the future insight that I think I'll just quite like to not be doing any videos on the 1st and possibly the 2nd because it's Sunday and Monday and these are usually my days off anyway in a creature habit. So, hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve, Hogmanay, whatever you call it, whether it was a wild one or a fairly calm one, and let's get on with this. So, here is Divine Feminine Collective that I'm picking up on today. Breakthrough, processing karmic debris. It was in reverse though. Dark Night, the soul, surrender in reverse. Well, again, if you're a bit like myself, obviously I'm Divine Feminine. I went through my big dark night of soul many years ago, but we can go through many dark nights of soul, and surrender never stops. So perhaps you're experiencing breakthroughs and going with the ebbs and flows of the emotions. What else for Divine Feminine? And then we'll do Divine Masculine. Choose ease and grace, the path of least resistance. It's in reverse though. Nothing. Yeah, why is... It's like there's breakthroughs. This is a bit stuck in the mud energy, I'm not going to lie. This people's hangovers or something. This is like gifts from the universe, but it's... Is it reverse? Is it sideways? I think that's like, yeah, I do think it's stuck in the mud. It's like things in progress. This is kind of like what I just channeled. It's things manifesting, but not quite there yet. Is that what you're trying to say? Yes, because that's an this is poverty literal or poverty mindset, lack mindset, but it's in reverse, so that's good news. That's behind you. And this is a dude slowly making his way. I always think that's like a Divine Masculine slowly making his way. Or her way, because Divine Masculine doesn't always need to be a guy. And because it's 9, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah, right enough. So it's like, fuck, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's either been 10 years or it could even be 11 years for some people. I'm really getting significantly, basically what I'm getting from this is it's been, because the Knight of Pentacles, you know what I mean? It's like, I always think with this guy, it's like he's so determined, the horse isn't going fast enough. So although this is about, forget that this is what I mean. I mean, it's like typically about going slow, but it's like slow and steady wins the race. So whether you're a man or a woman, whether it's you or your twin flame, because it's always going to be one or the other, really. Sometimes it won't be, but most of the time it's going to be that. It's like slow but steady progress. This is very Taurus, but this is Divine Feminine. Yeah, and heartbreak. So it's like, look, lack mindset, poverty mindset, heartbreak is behind you, and it's progress, but it's slow, but it's very Capricorn. And you've done enough learning and research or something. I feel this is about the unions coming about. It's time makes it look. Putting, yeah, it is, look, that's the putting single life behind you. Let's get a love card now. They pulled me the Emperor in another deck, but I hadn't shuffled. And then we'll do some Divine Masculine cards. What else for Divine Feminines? Obviously it's not all. Boundary. Oh my god, this keeps coming up. Boundaries came up from the other deck. So again, it's, I'm telling you, it is, I'm feeling it is Mercury retrograde crap. It's like people's either twins popping up, but kind of not, like still coming wearing a mask, or like as in masking their feelings, or, you know, or just, I don't know. So it's different people can show up in different ways. Or it's people's karmic partners pushing boundaries. Not always romantic, but again, just because it's typically when exes pop up, it can be more than, depends how many exes you've got, you know what I mean? But it can just be people from your past. Having sensible boundaries is important. It's safe for you to love, but it's in reverse. It came out upright for wait a minute, I'm filming this for the first. It came out upright for the day before. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You see, so, right, so I'm not going to go any further than that, but there is something about it. It's like, I need the tarot again. It's like something has made this divine feminine, whoever I'm picking up, put their boundaries up a little bit. It doesn't necessarily need to be with a twin, because not everybody is, you know, engaging with their twin physically, but like literally, you know what I mean? It's energetic. Like, tell us what that's about, because I don't want to be here doing this too long, because I'm going to do the second as well. Yeah, I think it is. I think this is just, it's like a healthy shift in detaching your energy from focusing so much on where the twin flame is and the twin flame journey. Again, lots of divine feminines has moved past that quite a bit as well. But again, it's like, say, so, oh yeah, because the Dark Knight's surrender card was there. So see, the Dark Knight is always in reverse, but it had the word surrender on it too. So it's like, I feel divine feminine is fully surrendered, detached, and you know, if this is you, you've got everything you need to move ahead. And because you're like, fuck it, let's go, moving ahead, whether your divine masculine's on the same page or not, that is actually what helps them shift. Certainly does. The sexual Ace of Wands cards. You know what I mean? It's, I mean, besides it being like, fuck it, let's go in that way, it's, here's getting stuck to the card, it's passionate new beginnings, you know, in business. Again, there's the same Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely, it's, because that can be apologies. It is in reverse though, so again, maybe I'm getting this loot, and this is the hard work card in reverse. I just, that's so funny, and a bit of a stalemate, and there she is. I knew it, the Queen of Swords, followed by the King of Cups, Fate and Destiny, Lovers in reverse, the Tower, oh dear, King of Wands, Ten of Wands, Happy. This is, oh shit, pretty funny. This is like some kind of, I don't know about an argument, but it's like something's not quite meant to play. It's like, divine feminine's feeling powerful, divine masculine's passionate. This is still divine feminine's cards, isn't it? It's like something's at a bit of a stalemate. Seems right then it's like, look, this is my boundaries. What order did I put it again? And this is somebody that has a lot of love for this person. But again, they don't always, they keep it to themselves. They don't always, which then puts the guard at it. But it's just leaving it fate and death. This is so, this energy. Moon conjunct the North Node, along with the Pluto conjunct Venus energy of Hogmanay itself. The Lovers card. Divine Lovers, Twin Flames, but it's in reverse. This doesn't need to be a big deal, but it's just like, again, I'm just feeling it's like either intense conversations, or it is, I just feel it's like, I'm telling you, I just feel it's people getting too drunk at this time of year. Look, because it's the Tower. Big changes. People very passionate. And then the Ten of Wands, and then like burdened by, and then the, you know, Ten of, stomach's rumbling. It's like Ten of Cups, the happiest card in the deck, but it's in reverse. So I'm not getting like a really serious film with that. I'm just getting, it's like someone's bottled up all their emotions and it's all came out all at once. It's actually what I picked up on the other day as well, and I do feel this is, I think there's going to be some very interesting stories of twin flame unions. So time will tell. Right, let's see what Divine Masculine gets, and then I'll do the second too, just in case I can't be able to do the second. Right, Divine Masculine. Let your light shine, harmonise, but it's in reverse. So maybe Divine Masculine's still dimming their light a little bit. That's okay. Oh, same card, breakthrough in reverse, processing karmic debris, still working through stuff in the Dark Knight of Soul. You see, and that's why the Dark Knight of Soul card is affecting the Divine Feminine, but not as strongly. Open your heart, set love and boundaries. You see, so Divine Feminine is being guided to set love and boundaries where Divine Masculine, where they need to do Divine Masculine, or where they need to do it with anyone, and then it encourages Divine Masculine to respect the Divine Feminine's boundaries, but also have love and boundaries with others, because that's the only reason why somebody wouldn't have boundaries with you, is because they just haven't had their boundaries respected. So practice patience, but it's in reverse. So you could be impatient if you've got anyone pushing your boundaries, whether it's twins, karmic, anyone. Right, okay. Past life healing. Right, interesting. What order did I do it? Something else for Divine Masculine for the first. I'm saying, I'm saying the first, it might not be real time, but I kind of get the feeling it's like with me using these wee cubes, I think they have been either real time for people or need enough real time. There's the single card again in reverse. So look, this is Divine Masculine doesn't want to be single anymore. Whether they weren't single anyway and they're with like a karmic partner before going to a twin, I'm feeling this masculine energy, or the collective I'm picking up on. I'm taking the way they're using these cards for both is to tell me that both of these people don't want to be single because they want to be with one another, which isn't, they're not always on this. Look, they want to put the sleepless nights behind them, and I can feel a lot of healing come to my heart chakras. I'm saying this with absolutely fed up, bored. Putting deception behind, so wherever there's been lies between the two of you, whether it's, someone's lied to their twin or just lied in the sense it had a mask up, or whether it's the lies that have been caused by other people that have kept two people apart. I mean, different for different people. It's all going, but look, there's the King of Cups again. Oh my god, that's mental. There's the Divine Masculine. Got all the love for the Divine Feminine. But I just, look, it's interesting because they're not counterpart. They could be, but what I'm getting is, it's like, look, this guy really, or women, whatever your situation, Divine Masculine really has a whole lot of love for Divine Feminine, but they're not telling them. And again, when people cannot open up, there's all different reasons why. And with twin flames, that's always the case. It's usually someone is very expressive or more expressive with the love once they've gotten to a certain point, and someone really isn't, but both people love each other just the same, but there's always someone that's really worried the other person doesn't feel the same, and it's usually Divine Masculine, from what I've witnessed and felt and observed. So what I can say is, if you're Divine Feminine, don't have your guard up too much, and know that, to give people time. Everyone's different. Because, shit, that's really crazy. Because, like, Divine Masculine, has no intention of walking away. This Divine Masculine has no intention of walking away from this union, because that is what they done in the past, lovers in reverse, and it broke their heart. Is that true? Yeah, look, they didn't get their new beginning with their true love in the past. And that actually means, that's the fuck this card, but look, it's in reverse. They never moved on from this. Even if they had marriages with other people, long-term relationships, kids with other people, whatever the situation, they never, or you if you're watching, never moved on from their Queen of Wands. So some people could be a fire sign. They were always in the back of their mind, always wanting to message them or see them, but never doing it. But this, cause I feel this is also, this could be like Happy New Year, either on, Hogmanay going into the first, or on the first, people saying Happy New Year, but they could be battling with themselves about doing that, because they don't feel like they've got it. They don't feel like they've got this guy's got his shit together, but I feel that in reverse, they just don't feel like they've got it all together yet. They don't feel like they don't feel like the magician. They don't feel like they can do everything, and that's just the truth right now. They're not ready to fully invest in this, because they're putting a period of betrayal, exhaustion, painful endings behind them. That can be loads of different things for different people. Could be other romances with karmics, other work stuff. It could be anything. But they do want to work together with the feminine once this period of healing's over. It's Judgment Day. Putting the devil behind them, balancing their energy. Then people are coming forward with passion and being stuck in their head behind them, because they're feeling victorious, and passionate movement forward because they feel fate pushing them. Yep. Right. Okay. Did I pull these cards yet? I can't fucking remember. Yeah, I did. I'm feeling guided to do it again. What else? Yeah, look, clear. Look, that's so cool. After this divine masculine, whoever it is, whoever it connected with today, whether it's man, woman, maybe identifies. Once they've cleared the blocks, whether they do that in a spiritual kind of, knowing all the stuff that I heal with people in person, distantly. I was actually doing a bit of that for someone earlier. It's you know what I mean. It's this person's working on clearing their blocks in their own way, and it's working. And they're taking responsibility where they know they need to, and they're trusting. Ask, listen, allow. That's great. Oh look, the electric. Creative expression, finding their voice. Take me home, pathway to true love. So it might not all happen on the 1st of January. But it could, actually. For some people it could be. And it also, because it's for the 1st of January, it could literally be New Year's Eve night going into the 1st that all this movement takes place. But obviously that's not going to be for everyone. But let me know in secret if it is. Oh, embrace. Oh, look at that word. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Union. Yeah, it is. I felt that. This is someone's shag union. Michelle, you ruined sexual union, but it's really funny, so I have to keep saying it. The union of divine soul counterparts, a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. And you see, ironically, New Year's Eve would be unexpected for many people because it would be too good to be true. Therefore, you surrender and you let go, and then sometimes that's when stuff comes in. Free yourself. See, this is divine masculine taking back control of their life. Possibly putting a marriage behind them because I've just pulled that in reverse. That's not everyone's, but that could just be a relationship for someone. And ready to talk about their feelings about union. Even if that's some shit, myself, I'm not ready for a relationship, but I care about you. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing. Look, I know that this is a spiritual journey. I know that you're the other half of my soul. The soul is your soul is preparing to reconnect, trust in the process. So it's like they may know this, right? That you're the other half of each other's soul, especially for the ones that watch shit like this, which isn't all of them. But it's like they know that, but they might not come in saying it. They might just come in and flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others, making the effort, putting whatever codependency has been in their life with whoever. It's not always romantic. It can be absolutely anyone in life. Friends, family, whatever. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life, but they're not now because it's in reverse. And they know that this is intense connection, but they're ready for it because it's a true love bond with deep emotions, deep connection, and they're trusting. And they know that it's safe to love. Love it. Right, okay. I think we're going to leave that there, and then I'm going to choose a different deck so that I don't need oh, wait a minute, I didn't even need the affirmation. As your year begins, I set my foot on a new pathway and move away from all that has been holding me back. Oh, that fits with what I just said. Negative thoughts and experiences are fading from my reality. In their place, I fill my mind with thoughts that make me feel good. Make me feel good, make me feel nice, give me that love and all through the night. Oh, yeah, someone's getting on about myself as well as others. And if it's not physically, literally getting it on, guys, but there are twins doing that out there. It's in the astral, so enjoy whatever. I welcome all the glorious gifts life has in store for me. Right. Oh, and there's the tiger. That's going to have more meaning than just as I change my thoughts, the world around me changes. So someone's really worked hard at those limiting beliefs. Right. I'm going to stop this video and do the second.